Hello everybody, you are welcome to this channel. I am Atanu Betal, and in this lecture we discuss about the ionization energy or ionization potential, or ionization potential, or you can say ionization enthalpy. So this is the topic of discussions right now, ionization energy. Ionization energy is defined as actually the nucleus. Nucleus is positively charged, that we know, and electron is negatively charged, that is revolving around the nucleus. So it is simply, ionization energy simply is the amount of energy required to remove an electron from the outermost shell of an atom. That means positive charge nucleus and electrons. Structure of atom is like this: positive charge nucleus is present at the center, and outside electrons are revolving. So ionization energy is the energy by which we can remove this electron from this atomic system. Okay, the ionization energy means the amount of energy required, that is the amount of energy required to remove an electron from the outermost shell of an atom in its isolated gaseous state. Look, here an electron is present, but right now we are removing this electron from this atomic system, and here we need to give IE, means ionization energy. After giving ionization energy to this atomic system, electrons are removing from the system. One electron is removing from the system, from this atomic system, and this is called ionization energy. So if we see the representation of ionization energy, suppose an element E in gaseous state, it remove one electron, it forms E plus in gaseous state. This is called ionization energy. This is called ionization energy, where the amount of energy required to remove an electron from the outermost shell of an atom. Here we have to give energy to this equation, and then electron removes. So you can also write this equation as E gas plus energy plus one electron. So it is E element, by giving energy, ionization energy, the E element is converted to E plus, means gaseous ion, and the energy is required for converting E to E plus ion is called ionization energy. So if we write the definition of ionization energy, it is defined as the amount of energy required, to remove an electron from the outermost shell of an atom in its isolated gaseous state. This is the definition of ionization energy or ionization enthalpy. that it is defined as the amount of energy required to remove an electron from the outermost shell of an atom in its isolated gaseous state. So this is called the definition of ionization energy. I think you understand this definition, that what is the definition of ionization energy. Ionization energy is the energy that is required to remove an electron from the outermost shell of an atom in its isolated gaseous state. Next is unit. In which unit ionization energy is measured? It is used EV is used to EV atom is used to measure the ionization energy, or kilocalorie mole per mole, or kilojoule per mole. These are the unit that are used to measure the ionization potential. It is the SI unit. Okay, so this one are the units for this. These are the units for measuring the ionization energy. Now the question is, ionization energy of sodium is 496 kJ per mole. This is our statement, that ionization energy of sodium is 496 kJ per mole. What does the statement means? It means to remove an electron from sodium atom from each sodium atom from each, we have to add each sodium atom of 1 mole sodium requires 496 kJ mole energy. This is the meaning of this ionization energy of sodium. IE of sodium 496 kJ per mole. It meaning it's mean as to remove an electron from each sodium atom of 1 mole sodium requires 496 kilojoule kilojoule per mole energy. So this is the meaning of ionization energy 496 for sodium. Okay, right now if we talk about the successive ionization energy, what does it mean? Suppose element E in gaseous state loses its first electron, we call it IE1, and in this state E plus gas is formed. In second case, if it loses one more electron, it forms E2 plus. E2 plus minus 1 electron from E plus to form it E2 plus. It is called IE2. And again, if it loses one electron, to form E3 plus gas, we called it third ionization energy. This is first IE, this is second IE, and this is third IE. So these are called successive ionization energy. When first electron is removed from a neutral atom, this is a neutral atom, when first electron is removed from neutral atom, it is called first ionization energy. When second electron is removed from the positive charge ion, monopositive charge ion, it is called second ionization energy. And when third electron is removed from the divalent charge ion, it is called third ionization energy. Generally, what do we see? That the successive ionization energies order are as like: first ionization energy, second ionization energy, third ionization energy, increasing order, because when E and E plus, if we compare the situation, E is a neutral species, but it is monovalent cation. Okay, so to remove an electron from this neutral atom and remove an electron from this monopositive charge ion, it is more difficult. It is more difficult than to remove an electron from neutral atom, because here the nuclear charge is same. Nuclear charge in both the cases are same, but here number of proton is greater than number of electron. Here proton equal to number of electron. So for this case, proton is greater than number of electron. So as a result, here number of electron is lesser than proton. Therefore, the attraction of the remaining electron that are present after removing one electron, okay, removing one electron, this is already a plus charge ion. So removing one electron, the remaining electron are attracted more strongly, and for this reason the ionization energy successively increases. Means one may require more energy to remove the second electron from the atom, from the ion, and to remove third electron from the divalent ion, one require more higher energy. Now the question is, what are the factors that are affecting ionization energy? Factors affecting IE. First factor is nuclear charge. If the nuclear charge is higher enough, means higher nuclear charge, that means it attracts the electron more tightly. As a result, high nuclear charge high means high IE. Nuclear charge high means ionization energy is high. Next important point is atomic size. Atomic size small, high IE. If atomic size is small, means nucleus and the outermost electron are distance between the nucleus and outermost electron is less compared to big size atom or larger size atom, not big size, larger size atom. So for this reason, for small size atom, high ionization energy, and for larger size atom, low ionization energy. And third is screening effect. You know that S, P, D, F, if more than if a number of orbitals are present between the nucleus and outermost orbital, that time what happens, the skinning effect is operated. S orbital skin more than p orbital and d and f. Okay, due to the skinning effect, ionization energy decreases. Skinning effect more means less IE. If small skinning effect is observed for a molecule, for an atom, that time due to the more skinning effect, less ionization energy is shown. Next, the variation of ionization energy left to right. Left to right, IE increases due to small size and high nuclear charge. Due to small size and high nuclear charge left to right, ionization energy left to right increases, and top to bottom I decreases due to larger size of atom. Larger size of atom or number of cells increases. Due to increase of the number of cells down the group, the larger size of atom and IE decreases down the group. But have some exceptions, like from beryllium to boron. Here IE is greater than the IE of boron, because here the stability of 2s2 fulfill electronic configuration of beryllium, and for this reason beryllium has higher ionization energy than boron. Next important point is between nitrogen and oxygen. Oxygen has higher electron ionization potential. Nitrogen has higher ionization potential than oxygen. Okay, because nitrogen has a half filled p electronic configuration. For this reason, nitrogen has stable electronic configuration, half filled stable electronic configuration, due to which ionization energy of nitrogen is more than the ionization energy of oxygen. And you know that noble gases, helium, neon, argon, these have maximum ionization energy. Due to stable electronic configuration. It is also a factor. I was missing this topic to say the factors that are affecting ionization potential. It is also very important factor, the stable electronic configuration. For atoms that have stable electronic configuration have high ionization energy. Okay, this is most important points. Stable electronic configuration of atom means high ionization energy. High IE, the atom that have stable electronic configuration, it must have high ionization energy, because one may require more higher energy to remove an electron from a stable electronic configuration. And here inert gases have the maximum ionization energy because they have stable electronic configuration. So this is the discussion about ionization energy. I think you understand this topic. If you have any question, then ask me in the comment section. I see your each comment, your opinion. Therefore, you write in the comment sections what is your opinion or question. Thank you for watching this video. If you find this video is useful for you, then like this video and subscribe this channel.